Hey, what's up everyone, it's your girl Brain Shanae, and today I have some bookish mail and some book mail. Also, I have a Barnes & Noble book haul. So if you want to know all the books and goodies that I received pretty much this week, please stay tuned. And I am back, and also if you're new to my channel, welcome. So like I said before, I'll be sharing with you my book mail, bookish mail, my Barnes & Noble's book haul, and orders that I have purchased this past week. So let's go ahead and get started with this first package right here. And this is from Macmillan. So let's see what they have, what I have in this package. So first thing I see here is like a little, I think it's like a little poster. This is neat. I'm gonna take it out of the plastic so I can have a better view of it without the glare. And it says Bubble. It's a little wrinkled, but it says Bubble. And on the very bottom, it says First, Second, an imprint of Macmillan, Bubble by Jordan Morris and Sarah Morgan, illustrated by Tony Cliff, colors by Natalie Reese. So this is a little poster. I'm sure I can find something to sort of get the crinkles out and then put it in a frame. So I have Bubble, which is like a little poster. So I have that. And then we have the book, Bubble. And it says, based on the smash hit podcast. So this is the book right here. And it says Morris, Morgan, Cliff, and Reese, which are the ones that I showed you on the bottom of the poster, the illustrator, the author, everything like that. And then on the very back, it says Bubble is timely satire, but not what timely satire usually means, which means boring. Instead, it's ridiculous, warm, absurdly funny, genuinely human, and what is most important to me, anti-monster. I would like to be trapped in a bubble with these people, the ones who made it and the characters they created, but no monster, please. Seriously, I have enough of those guys. That was said by John Hodgman. So let's see what exactly Bubble is about. So it says, built and maintained by corporate benevolence, the city of Fairhaven is a literal bubble of safety and order and amazing coffee. In the midst of the brush, a harsh alien wilderness ruled by monstrous imps and rogue bands of humans. Humans like Morgan, who's brush-born and bubble-raised and fully capable of fending off an imp attack during her morning jog. She's got a great routine going. She has a chill day job. She recreationally kills the occasional imp. Then she takes that imp home for her roommate and BFF, Annie, to transform into drugs as a side hustle. But cracks appear in her tidy life when one of those imps nearly murders a delivery guy in her apartment, accidentally transforming him into a brush-powered mutant in the process. And when Morgan's employer launches Hunter, a gig economy app for imp extermination, she finds herself press-ganged into kicking her stabby side job up to the next level as she battles a parade of monsters and monstrously brush-turned citizens, from a living hipster beard to a book club hive mind. It says, based on the smash hit audio serial, Bubble is a hilarious high-energy romp through alien goo, knife-filled fanny packs, and triumph over one-star Hunter reviews. So okay, it looks like a graphic novel is what I'm seeing right here. So this is like the first cover here, and then here is all the illustrations. So it's pretty much like a graphic novel. It's really quite long, I would say. Well, I think it's normal. It's like 240 pages, but the graphics are actually really nice. So I do planning on reading this. This sounds very interesting, especially when it's talking about aliens and imps and stuff like that. So this sounds very interesting. So you might see this in one of my my planning hauls. It's not really my TBR, but who knows? It might be something that I read next month, maybe. So yeah, so we have Bubble. So I got this in the mail. Next thing, this is from it's from Bloomsbury. So let me open this. All right. And the first thing I see here, it says, thank you for pre-ordering This Poison Heart by Kaylin Barron. So this is what came in it right here. And so, yes, I had pre-ordered This Poison Heart by Kaylin Barron. And since I pre-ordered it, I was able to get the pen right here. So let me take it out of the plastic. Let me see here. So here is the pen for my pre-order. It says This Poison Heart. It says, thank you for reading This Poison Heart by Kaylin Barron, which I haven't read it yet, but I do have it right here, which I do plan on reading it very soon. But this is the pen. So that's beautiful. I do like this with the roses and all the different types of flowers. So this is what we have right here. All right. Next thing, we have another package. And this is from Macmillan. So let's see what's in here. It says, thank you. And it says Tortine. So let's see, what is it? Okay, so this is also another pre-order that I was able to do. This was a Chorus Rises by Bethany C. Morrow. So I was able to also get a pen since I had pre-ordered the book. So here is the pen right here. And isn't it beautiful? It says, watch us rise. And it looks so beautiful. I just love the black girl and with her glasses and the flowers behind her, or cactuses behind her. It's just beautiful. So I do love this. So I was also able to get this pen for the pre-order. So I got another pen. Next thing, let me see if I can find my cutter, my box cutter. This is an order that I had done personally. This is a book that has been on my radar for quite a very long time, and I felt like it was about time that I read it, especially since the sequel or the next book was going to be coming out this year. And so I'm just trying to find my box cutter that I think I feel like I misplaced. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to open this up. And like I said, it's been a long time coming. Everybody should know about this book on BookTube, on Bookstagram, Twitter, all that jazz. All right, so here we go. And like I said, the next book comes out this year. So I went ahead and ordered this book. It's Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Science. I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. But yes, I was able to get this book. A lot of people have read this already and I'm sort of behind, but I wanted to go ahead and read it. I feel like I was a little bit influenced by Christina Marie. She had posted something on her Instagram about this book and how she loved it so much and how she cannot wait for the next book. So I was like, I'm intrigued. So I went ahead and ordered this. So let me go ahead and read the synopsis if you haven't read it, but I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't read it, because I'm sure that a lot of people have read this book. But it says, let's see. I found myself whispering, do you think we'll ever discover all the secrets of the universe? I was surprised to hear Susie's voice answering my question. That would be a beautiful thing, would it, Ari? Yeah, I whispered, really beautiful. Do you think, Ari, that love has anything to do with the secrets of the universe? So here we go. It says, Dante can swim, Ari can't. Dante is articulate and self-assured. Ari has a hard time with words and suffers from self-doubt. Dante gets lost in poetry and art. Ari gets lost in thoughts of his older brother who is in prison. Dante is fair-skinned. Ari's features are much darker. It seems that a boy like Dante, with his open and unique perspective on life, would be the last person to break down the walls that Ari has built around himself. But when Ari and Dante meet, they bond. They share books, thoughts, dreams, laughter. They teach each other new vocabularies and begin to redefine each other's worlds. And they discover that the universe is a large and difficult place. This is the story about two boys, Ari and Dante, who must learn to believe in each other and the power of their friendship if they are ever to become men. In breathtaking prose, American Book Award winner Benjamin Alire Science captures those moments that make a boy a man as he explores loyalty and trust, friendship, and love. So I'm very excited to read this. This is written in prose, which I had no idea. And I'm just looking forward to it. I know Christina Marie had said it was like it's written poetically, and I'm looking forward to reading this book. It looks very intriguing. And then if I take the dust jacket off, this is completely what it looks like right here. So yeah, I don't know why I'm just now reading this, but I figured it's that time to finally read this book and see what the rave is all about. So yeah, I went ahead and ordered this book, and I believe I have already pre-ordered this second book for this. So yeah, got this. And let's see. Next thing, I have a box. The author had reached out to me saying if I wanted to read her book, and I said, sure, why not? So she got me this. It says hyphened nation, and it says hyphenation.com. You define you. And that's what it says on the box. So let me go ahead and open this, see what's inside. Okay. And this is epic content. We love content. Stand out in the digital world. That's what it says here when I first open it. All right. So, first thing I see is this right here, this pamphlet. And it says, America is the only country that hyphenates their citizens by ethnicity before nationality. And it says hyphened nation. And then it goes in about quotes. It says, Nicole Daffrin, hyphenation. The hyphenation of your nationality minimizes your standing in the nation. The hyphen might as well act as a minus sign. Both are represented by the same symbol and have the same consequences, just as a minus takes away a numerical value. Its counterpart, hyphen, lessens the value of your nationality. So that's what we have. We have don't check the box, united as American, not divided by ethnicity. And it says, you are not a hyphened American, you are an American. It says, we need you to join our movement to end a hyphened nation. Now is the time to end the hypocrisy. Learn more about reading the book. Show your support by wearing your unique wristband and contacting your state representative. And then it goes into what is hyphened nation. Hyphened nation was inspired by my travels overseas and time spent living in the United Kingdom. Living abroad was an eye-opening experience as I grew to understand certain aspects of American culture better, particularly the longer I lived overseas. This book is about my insights and experience of being treated as an American rather than as a hyphenated one. The difference was a startling revelation that led me on a mission-driven journey to understand why the United States is one of the only, if not the only country that hyphenates its citizens by ethnicity before nationality. Those same boxes we allow ourselves to be placed into a hyphenated Americans are limiting to our economic, educational, societal, and cultural growth. This book focuses on ways the U.S. and Europe differ culturally via media, and how the moment is now to start building a bridge. I hope this book inspires you to join the movement and don't check the box. Be a catalyst for positive change. So that's what it says on this pamphlet. And it goes into saying like their products that they sell on the back. So here, this must be the book right here. So it says hyphenation, don't check the box. And it says hyphenation creates separation. And that was it. And this is by Nicole Daffrin. So this is the book right here. And it says pretty much what I read just then is what this book is about, pretty much. So yeah, I'm very interested in this. Like, I never really thought much about like it's hyphened, like things are hyphened due to our ethnicity. I never really thought about it that way. So this will definitely give me an aspect on things once I read it. So this is definitely going to be an interesting read for me, and I think also very educational and a must read. So yeah, I got this book, and I think that is it. Oh no, I have a book, another box in here, and it says don't check the box right there. And I think these are little goodies. All right, so we have this box right here, and oh, they're little pins. Okay, so we actually have some pins. I think these are pins. I think you could put them on anything, or cufflinks actually. I think they're actually cufflinks. So it says hyphen nation, don't check the box. So I think these are cufflinks. So yeah, I got some cufflinks. And then next thing, it's a little baggie, and it says all the choking hazards and small parts. So let me open this. So these are actually bracelets that you can wear. I'm not sure what this is, but I know these are little bracelets that says don't check the box on them right here. Sorry about the glare. Let me just take it out of the bag so you get a better look at it. So I believe this is a little bracelet right here. It says don't check the box, which literally I could just put on right here. And this is what it looks like. And this is a black one of the bracelet. And then next thing I see, let me see if I can, they're like little stickers. One says hyphened nation. And then the other one says don't check the box right here. Which I feel like we do that, we check the box. We, you know, like when we're filling out applications or anything like that and never really think about it. But now it's got me thinking about it. And then also have a pin that says hyphened nation right here. So yeah, literally this is making me more conscious of the box and everything is hyphened. So it gives me a certain perspective of that. And then I think that is it. I think it is, because I don't see anything else. Yeah, I think that is it, you guys. I see something in here, but I don't think it's, I don't know. Or wait, I think it's another pen. Yeah, it's another pen. Let me grab it. All right, and this next pen, it says don't check the box right here. Sorry, let me see if I get a better thing. Yep, see? So yeah, so those are a lot of things. Like it like consciously makes me think about the box and not checking it, you know. So that's very interesting. So it makes me want to read it just to figure out what you know, what came to her when she thought about writing this book and so on. So yeah, this sounds very interesting and definitely something educational that I definitely need to read. So yeah, I got this. And then I think I have one more package. One more, I believe. So let's see. Yeah, I have two more. Okay, so this is my Barnes & Noble book haul, aka it's just one book, but it was released on the 27th. Today is the 28th, but you probably won't see this video probably until tomorrow, the 29th. So yeah, so I went ahead and went to Barnes & Noble and picked this up, and I went ahead and went out of my comfort zone and wanted to pick this up. She has written her first book, which was House of Salt and Sorrows, which I have not read. I know that it's on sale right now at Barnes & Noble's. Buy one, get one 50% off. I should have picked it up, but I didn't. But this is her second book that I've gotten. It's the Barnes & Noble, the YA Book Club exclusive edition from Barnes & Noble. And that is Small Favors. And this is by Aaron A. Craig. And I saw someone on BookTube that had the arc of the book, and I was interested to find out more about it. And I think like the cover was just very enticing, where you have the bee and honey, and just the flowers around it. It was just very enticing. And then look the end pages is beautiful. And then if I take the dust jacket off, it's just yellow. And then look at that, the spine, it's gorgeous. But yes, this is Erin A. Craig's second book. Like I said, she had written A House of Salt and Sorrows, which I have not read, but maybe I should read it after I read this one. And on the back it says, "Enter not the forest deep, beyond the bells the dark friends keep." So that's what it says on the back of here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and read the synopsis because I don't know as much about the book as I want to. So let's go ahead and see what it really is about. So it says, "The heart's desire always comes with a price." It says, "Alire Downing is waiting for something to happen. Life is isolated. Life is in isolated Amity Falls, surrounded by an impenetrable forest, has a predictable sameness. Her days are filled with tending to her family's beehives, chasing after her sisters and dreaming of bigger things, while her twin Samuel is free to roam as he wishes. Early settlers fought off monstrous creatures in the woods, and whispers that the creatures still exist keep the Downings and their neighbors from venturing too far. When some townsfolk go missing on a trip to fetch supplies, a heavy unease settles over the falls. Strange activities begin to plague the town, and as the seasons change, it's clear that something is terribly wrong. The creatures are real, and they're offering to fulfill the residents' deepest desires, however grand, for just a small favor. These seemingly trifling demands, however, hide sinister intentions. Soon, Alire finds herself in a race against time to stop Amity Falls, her family, and the boy she loves from going up in flames. It says, Small Favors is a mesmerizing and chilling novel about dark wishes and dreams and what lurks in the shadows of the people you think you know. So this sounds really interesting. I wanted to give it a try. Like I said, I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, and I felt like this would be the perfect book to read. So yeah, I picked this up and I'm planning on reading this very soon. So I have Small Favors by Aaron A. Craig from Barnes & Noble. And then now I have one package left, and it says on the front, it says The Wildwood is Whispering, and this is from, let's see, Hatchet book group. So let me go ahead and open this. But yeah, it's a little bit faded, but that's what it said on the front. So let's see. And I believe I just got this one in the mail, like I think today, So let me try to open this up as much as I can. If I can. All right, here we go. Ooh, and it's wrapped up nicely. So it's wrapped up in gold paper, tissue paper. So let's open it. It's like a present. Ooh, okay. And it comes with like, smashed roses, or maybe this is like a tea or something, and it has like a little bee. So that is really neat. I think this is like a tea. It smells lovely. So yeah, this is really cool. So we have this right here. And then we have a note. It says, Blackberry Jam Recipe. When the blackberries have lost their shine and gone to a deep, dull black. When they fall easily from the vine with the slightest touch of your hand. When a heavy dew has washed them clean. It says, fine to rinse in fresh spring water. It says, harvest with a grateful heart. It says, mash a portion of berries to release the sweetness of the earth. Keep the heart for all to share. Mix fruit of the vine and sugars. It says, I'm trying to read it in cursive. It says, stir and bless until mixture boils. Skim foam during simmer and give back to the land. It says, test thickness on a wooden spoon. And it says, saddle into it says, test thickness on a wooden spoon. It says, saddle into jars. And it says, fill jars, tighten lids, fully submerged into boiling water. Bathe for 10 minutes. Steam canner is fine. Allow jars to cool. The center of each lid will be firm once it is sealed. So I'm not sure what this is, but that's what I was reading. As you can see, it was a little bit difficult to read, but this came in there too. So let me see. So the book is called Wildwood Whisper. It says A Feast for Senses, and it says it's by Willa Reese. So I don't know anything about this book. This is really interesting. So you have like moths and stuff on it, berries. It's like a lot like woodsy stuff on there on the cover. And if I take the dust jacket off, it's purple and looks like this. So I don't know anything about this book, but I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis. So it says, a heartwarming tale of hope, fate, and folk magic unfolds in a sleepy town nestled in the Appalachian Mountains. It says, at the age of 11, Mel Smith's life found its purpose when she met Sarah Ross. 10 years later, Sarah's sudden death threatens to break Mel. To fulfill a final promise to her best friend, Mel travels to an idyllic small town in the Appalachian Mountains. Yet Morgan's Gap is more than a land of morning mist and deep forest shadows. There are secrets that call to Mel in the gaze of the gnarled and knowing woman everyone calls Granny. In a salvaged remedy book filled with the magic of simple mountain traditions, and in the connection she feels to the Ross homestead and the wilderness around it. It says, with every taste of sweet honey and tart blackberries, The wildwood twines further into Mel's broken heart, but a threat lingers in the woods, one that may have something to do with Sarah's untimely death, and one that has now set its sights on Mel. So yeah, so this sounds more like a thriller. I'm not really sure. I have not read this before. So it's very interesting. It's by Willa Reese. Like I said, Wildwood Whispers. So it sounds really interesting. Like I said, I never heard of this book, but it sounds pretty cool. And for more information about the author, it says Willa Reese is a pseudonym for Barbara J. Hancock. She lives in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia, where stories are often told on a dark side porch in the flicker of firefly light. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, I haven't heard of this book. Maybe you have, possibly, whoever is watching. But yes, this is a book that I will eventually get into. Right now, there's tons of books that I already have to fit into my schedule of trying to finish or trying to read before the year is over. But let me know down below if you've heard of this book or if you read this book or anything like that. So this is the other book that I received in the mail. And then that is it. That is all my book mail, book schmail, book hauls, all that good jazz. So I really hoped you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and please stay healthy and stay safe. See ya.